Is he a jealous killer, or do authorities have the wrong man? That's the question a Spokane jury will decide as Daniel Arteaga's murder trial gets underway. Arteaga is charged with killing his girlfriend, Kim Schmidt, on New Year's Eve of 2011. And KXLY4 Chef Humphrey shows us why prosecutors say Arteaga left behind a very important piece of evidence.
It's the state's theory that Arteaga was able to sneak up on Schmidt and shoot her at close range because he had taken a small caliber pistol, this one isn't loaded, and then hid it inside a sock as he approached the victim. Detectives say they have now recovered that sock, and inside they have found Arteaga's DNA. They were the very first words out of the prosecution's mouth.
He forgot to take the sock.
He forgot to take the sock, meaning Daniel Arteaga left behind a sock that tests would later show held the gun that killed Kim Schmidt. It's the state's theory Arteaga pulled the trigger because his longtime lover was rekindling her relationship with the father of Kim's 12-year-old daughter.
Kim Schmidt said Mr. Arteaga was her friend, and he was her friend. But not the way he wanted it to be. She was ready to move on. He was not.
Sheriff's detectives say Schmidt was found inside her locked home New Year's Day and that Arteaga admits having been there the night of Kim's death, but that he left her very much alive. Schmidt's mom, Tony, went to Kim's home to check on her welfare when Kim didn't pick up her child.
I remember begging her not to be there and then opening the door, and I could see her on the bed. I couldn't see her face or anything. It was covered, but...
How was it covered?
With a pillow.
Mrs. Schmidt had Arteaga on her cell phone when she realized Kim was dead. She says Arteaga reacted by saying he loved Kim more than anything else in the world and couldn't live without her. However, there was no mention of love when Arteaga called 911 to report Kim's death.
Report of a dead body. Where? East 37, Regina. That is the residence of Kimberly Schmidt. Her mother was on the phone with me. She had a bad ceiling, and she used the house key to get in, and she officially found her on the bed.
That call would stretch on for another 5 minutes before Arteaga showed any signs of emotion, and only after he was asked to spell his own last name.
Arteaga. Arteaga, yes. A-R-T-E-A-G-A. Okay, and you said Daniel. What's your middle name? Daniel. What's your date of birth?
The defense elected not to offer an opening statement today, but expected to blame Schmidt's murder on the other people who had access to Schmidt's home because there was no signs of forced entry the night that she was killed. Reporting in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.